I'm never rehearsing. I'm making a million of verses like Swizzy and Timothy. Never provoke with the go, cause I want all the smoke. You can call me a chimney. And I really want, but I said.
It's week 3 of the 2026 season, and we're going to look.
Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in week 3. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback. First play, and Young is going to throw it. Throwing middle, and it's complete. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. It's Young off play action. Rush coming, and he's taken down. In for the sack, Myles Garrett. Now, the #1 mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
And if you're wondering just how quickly that sack occurred, the next-gen stats tell us 2.6 seconds is all he had to throw the football. Pulled in at the 24. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And trotting out there, a guy who's established himself as a veteran in this league, now in his 5th year at quarterback.
I like this guy. And the reason I do, he tends to stay at an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation. They go play action with Willis. Got a man, it's Waddle, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a handoff as they run left side. And room there to work it inside the 25. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. The Dolphins are 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless. And this is going to be intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it up, and the Texans are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive. And some space here. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Young. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's another 1st down as this time they get an even 20.
Check pitch. Blue check.
1st and 10, it's Pierce. And down inside the 15 he goes. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Budda Baker, the safety, he gets in from the secondary for the sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now a handoff for Pierce. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 60 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. I was pretty surprised there when they lined up to run it on 2nd and long, but it worked out for him.
It certainly did, and that requires some confidence, some fortitude, and a little bit of hope, doesn't it? You hope you catch the defense just right and break off a big run to help yourself out on the next down.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're able to stop him short. On 3rd and 6, they'll only pick up 4. Riley Patterson now on for the field goal from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Patterson's kick is good, and it's now 3-0 Texans. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
So Miami coming out for their second drive. Their second drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And the Texans are going to take possession of the football. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Bobby Okereke making that tackle. 3-0 after 1 on EA's. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football, as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Now a throw here, hauled in, and he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Young on 3rd and 2. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is going to have the Texans first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. Pierce now up the middle. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Here's Pierce. Touchdown, Houston. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic, and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Takes it at the 7. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Malik Willis in the offense ready to go back to work. And he's been off target here early on. 2 drives, 2 interceptions. They'll look to snap that streak here as they start 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Willis. He's got a man, complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Willis now off of play action. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5.
Shotgun snap to Willis.
Touchdown, Dolphins. A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season.
And the Dolphins have got it back to within a score.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Dameon Pierce taking the field with the rest of the Texans offense.
And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100. He's been working well towards 100 here.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. To throw, Young. He completes this to Russell Gage. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Young. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Willis now off play action. He's got his tight end. It's Albert Okwuegbunam. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And some room to work. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Let's go now.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Willis now off the play fake.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense, because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Terry McLaurin from 17 yards out.
And the Dolphins have taken the lead.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is now 14-10. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now out comes Houston. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
Yeah, especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Young on 1st down.
That's caught again by Schultz.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Green, check white. Quick, yellow.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Young.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
First down now, but the clock continues to move. Going for the deep ball. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Texans will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And it's now 17-14.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away.
From the 6.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. And the Dolphins with one final possession here in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Willis throws another interception, his third of the game. And the Texans are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Charles, they were so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
They were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks. And welcome in everybody to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Time for a look around.
And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup.
Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone.
And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
Malik Willis gets set to lead this offense once again.
And he's looking to take much better care of the football here in half 2 after 3 first-half interceptions.
We don't have to just look strictly at the numbers here. You know what else happens to a team when you turn it over 3 times like that? It erodes confidence in you. And it erodes confidence in the offense. And now you have the defensive guys looking over and saying, what is going on here? And instead of playing for the team, they're playing angry and mad at their teammates.
And quickly, they get to the line.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a first down.
Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with it or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play. It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Play action. Here's Willis.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
It's a play fake. Here's Willis.
He's got a man, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw.
Right back to Jalen Waddle for another catch.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Now a handoff looking right. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
Holding. Offense.
Jedrick Wills, former first-round pick, guilty there.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7.
Play action, Willis. That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. Jalen Waddle.
An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Dolphins have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that will make this a 4-point game. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Fielded just outside the goal line.
Well, now how about this return? He's to midfield. Still going past the 30.
And he won't quite take it all the way, but still what a return. He gets that to the 10.
Similar to golf, you never want to count a score before it actually happens, but you have to figure. They thought they were going to get 6 on that play. Great effort to keep them out of the end zone, but a big-time return.
Pierce takes it straight ahead.
And he is going to... scrimmage.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Young on 3rd down. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
But, partner, anytime someone tells me that fundamentals are leaving the game, I'm going to show them this play because they couldn't get to the passer. So what do you have to do? Get your hands up in the passing lane, and they batted it away on a 3rd down attempt.
Patterson's kick is good. So the big return had him fired up, but in the end, the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a 1st down.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Nwangu now from his end zone. Jalen Waddle running out, and that means that the Dolphins ready for another drive on offense.
Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down.
3rd down, it's Willis. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And now here's a carry heading left.
And taken down just shy of the 40.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get. Back now in Houston. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play.
Okay, break. 2nd and 7. Play fake. Here's Willis. That's caught. Waddle on the left side.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down.
They go play action with Willis.
And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. The Dolphins on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Willis looking to throw it.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let it just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
4th down, Willis. Finding Waddle crossing the field and bringing it in.
Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
Willis on the sneak.
And he is in. Touchdown, Miami.
The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Dolphins are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead.
So now a big play here as the Dolphins will go for the 2.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
With the football going back over now to the Houston Texans. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. They'll start on the ground with Pierce.
And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. He lost 9 there. That's really going to set him back for 2nd down.
Right?
Here's Young from the shotgun. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted.
Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
They go play action with Willis.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami.
Albert Okwuegbunam.
A 16-yard touchdown.
And the Dolphins are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now up to 14. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Young's throw complete into the hands of Schultz here. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Throwing again on second down. Young.
Schultz hauls in the quick throw. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. They'll throw again. Young. Over the middle, complete. It's Schultz. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 14.
Here's Young.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it results in the Texans finding the end zone.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. From the 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Holding. Receiving team.
So holding will scratch off some of that return.
And I know fans get frustrated when they see penalties of this sort on kick returns, but it is difficult to do it right against these moving targets at full speed. Hard to do.
A little bit of space there for the first down run as that's going to get him about 5 yards. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
84 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. And this is taken in at the 5. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
So they will wave off the flag and let the completion stand.
Really great job by the receiver fighting through all the contact and still coming down with the football. All that great work in practice.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Sanders on for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So now the Texans down by 2 touchdowns. And time, a huge factor. It's an extremely tall order in front of them, but they got the ball with a first down.
And they'll get him down after a gain of 7, but they'll happily give him that. Young to throw.
And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Young.
He's got a man complete. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. One last shot for Young. One last shot at the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game.
Kill the king, like shit, wanna take the crown. I can see through it like a stomach with a other sign. When I hit the gas, I be going like 100 miles.